All right, it's time for business. And Sandra Afeno has joined me, but a number of the issues we're going to be talking about, first of all, has to do with the aggrieved customers of the fund management firms, you know, the microfinance companies that had collapsed and the other institutions, well, they're getting paid. And so the fund management companies, the customers of fund management companies have also been asking, when are we also going to get paid? And it appears it's going to take a while.
The response is not good at all. I'm not sure they're going to like it because the receiver, which is the Registrar General, is not ready yet to start payment. And we'll be hearing from the Registrar General in business.
Okay, you take it away.
Celebrating 25 years of joy. My name is Sandra S. and I'm here for business. In our first story tonight, aggrieved customers of 53 collapsed fund management companies have petitioned government to treat all victims of the banking sector cleanup equally by paying locked-up funds. They are questioning government silence over their fate after committing to pay customers of defunct savings and loans and microfinance institutions, including DKM Financial Services, which collapsed in 2015. Customers of gold dealership firm Men's Gold have also expressed dissatisfaction at government's failure to address their concerns. The coalition of aggrieved customers of collapsed fund management firms has been speaking to Press Appear in this report.
So for some time now, the Kumasi Cultural Center has become a haven for these aggrieved customers of the defunct Gold Coast Fund Management. Their reason is that they feel neglected and forgotten by the state, especially after President Akufo-Addo announced some 5 billion Ghana cedis to be paid to the customers of savings and loans and finance houses and even DKM.
The purpose is to petition His Excellency, the President of the Republic, to commit to a full payment arrangement for the over 100,000 customers of the 53 collapsed fund management companies whose licenses were revoked, just as he has done for those in the microfinance and savings and loans sector, including DKM. We find it difficult as fund management customers to comprehend why customers should be sidelined by the president when he commits to 100% payment to depositors fund affected under the financial sector cleanup, despite the fact that fund management companies are equally regulated. This attempt to sideline those of us in the fund management sector defy logic, and therefore it is incomprehensible why our taxed money should be applied in such a discriminatory manner.
They are now threatening to hit the street again to drum home their demands, especially if government do not pay heed to their call.
We are over 100,000 customers, of which over 60% of us are pensioners who have labored all their life to serve this great nation of ours. It is therefore surprising how the president would decide to sideline such a vulnerable group in the society during his sona. We are therefore making a passionate appeal to the president through this medium as a matter of urgency, reconsider his position with regard to those of us in the fund management sector. Then he should put in measures to fix this situation before March 24, 2020, which day we would be holding a mammoth demonstration on the streets of Kumasi against this government.
My name is Prince Apia reporting from Kumasi.
So that is the position of some aggrieved customers, but looks like their demands will not be met anytime soon. According to the Registrar General, who is a receiver for the fund management firms, post-banking sector litigations is impeding payment process. Registrar General Jemima Oware told Northern Akwa Hayford her outfit can only proceed with payment after court clearance.
For the fund management companies, you know that the Securities Exchange Commission's Act cannot appoint me as a liquidator straight away as the Bank of Ghana Act did. So I am now having to petition the High Court to be given an order to liquidate them. That is what has taken time. If those orders had been given, I'm sure it would be easier for government to pay them as well. But as long as I haven't gotten the order to liquidate them, who is going to pay them? I have to pay them. So I'd advise that they do not put too much of, be litigious in the courts, because at the end of the day, your license has been withdrawn. You can't continue as a fund manager. You have your investors crying out there for their funds. And so if even we pay it up front, I will liquidate the assets and pay the rest of the money back to government. So government is just doing us a favor. It's not free money. No, we'll have to pay back. With DKM, every asset I've liquidated, I'll give the money back to government. So if they allow the process to quickly go through and we get the order, to be easier for everybody. Because now I can see the fund management, they are so sad because they are not getting anything.
Now let's take a look at some facts about the fund management industry, and there we go on the screens now. We have the fund management industry, and 53 firms had their licenses revoked in 2019, 82 firms operating now currently, and then the total number of fund managers decreased by 9.09% from 154 in 2017 to 140 at the end of 2018. And then when you move on, and number of fund managers in 2017, we had 154, in 2018, 140, and then 2020, currently, we have 82 fund managers. And then the total asset / funds under management decreased by 17.68% at the end of 2018 from 31.06 billion Ghana cedis in 2017 to 25.57 billion Ghana cedis, compared to an increase of 54.09% at the end of 2017. And then just to remind you that you expect a potential drop in assets under the management, that is the AUM, as the number of firms have exited the industry. So there you go with the fact about the fund management industry.